Last time on Crunchy Talks, our Master Chef battled against the amazing cheesecake, but the cheesecake was no match for our hero. A new challenger faces our Master Chef, and who can that be? Why, the Oreo itself. Here I'm gonna teach you how to make an Oreo stuffed double chocolate cookie, so let's just jump into it. Alright, since we already jumped into it, right off the bat, you're gonna need to get your butter. 4 ounces of unsalted butter. I just use regular butter, but then you're gonna put your light brown sugar after this, right? Light brown sugar. Then you're gonna need your regular sugar. Mix that bad boy together until it's like kind of oomphy, And then right after that, you would actually put an egg in there, one egg, and you would mix it together until it starts forming together, sort of. It's not the whole complete thing, but it should get there. At this point in the recipe, I had realized that I fucked up, but I wasn't gonna restart it because it was gonna take much too much time. So anyway, I continued with the recipe, and at this point, I put the flour in. Remember when the sugar part, I was put the flour in before the sugar, but I was like, whatever, it's gonna be the same in the end. So you start mixing them up, and at this point, it just start. This is where it just start forming, like clumping together. Excuse me, and yeah, it just start clumping together.
That's the fun of it, though.
At this point in the recipe, you would put your baking powder,
I want to see how
your
the
cocoa powder,
part are.
um, I don't know, I forgot what that was, salt, and you would actually use chocolate chips. But for me, I forgot my chocolate chips, so I started to put Reese's in there. And honestly, I think it drove the flavors even more further. So I think it was worth it in the end. Now you would actually mix them together. So I used a blender in this instance, and by God, it smelled so good, bro. I thought I was gonna get high off that shit. Like, it just smelled so good. It was like heavenly, bro. Right, but then it should start getting darker, and and yeah, as you can see, it got darker, much more bolder. At this point in the recipe, you would actually grab the batter, and you would how do I say this? You would actually put 2 Oreos surrounding it, right? So what I try to do, I try to get it together, but obviously it looks like some doodoo shit. Like if I just put my hand right under a dog's ass, and it just shat on my hand. Like if I finger the fucking dog's butt, it looks like ass, bro. It looks like shit. It smelled so good, but I did not want to taste it because it looked like shit, straight up dog shit, bro. Straight up dog shit. But yeah, it wasn't working, so I got an idea to put the batter onto a plate and then just cover the Oreos there. But in the end, I just got super messy, and I just covered the Oreos. However, I could. I was not gonna be complaining about it, but I mean, you can follow this if you want to. You can follow this step. You can put it on the plate if you want to, like how I did it. But would I advise it? I don't know, cause it's super messy, bro. I was naturally gonna get messy, so I'm like, whatever. But after that, you're supposed to get it in tray, and you're supposed to cool them for 1 to 2 hours in the fridge, and then you would take them out, and you would put them in the oven for 14, 12 minutes, and after that, you eat. So here I have 2 baked cookies, and well, obviously, it looked like shit, but I didn't let that get to me. It smelled really good, and they felt amazing. So I'm like, hey, this might be better than I think. So I tried digging it in. And it was soft for the most part, but I got it like I let it cool down for a little, so it was kind of crunchy at the same time. And when I tried to be fancy and shit with the knife and the fork, and it kind of just crumbled apart when I grabbed it, as you can see. I was like, what the fuck? But then, honestly, it smelled good, so I wasn't intimidated by it. Now for the part you've been waiting for the most, the taste test. And you're probably wondering, yo, why isn't he talking to her? But I'm using my telekinesis powers now to talk to you from all my training. But so let's dig in. And right off the bat, I was surprised by how good it was. I thought it was gonna taste like I don't want to say ironically, but dog shit, you know. I decided to get another bite, and to be to my surprise, I was blown away. How I outdid myself this time. It was pretty good. The peanut butter complements it. It tastes like the brownie shell, covering some nice warm Oreos. It was just great in my opinion. You know, fair warning, the audio of this part cut off, so I had to record it. Since it's Oreo, what is an Oreo without milk? You know, so I was like, all right, I'm gonna get a cup of milk, and well, yeah, I got a cup of milk, and I'm gonna dump my second cookie in there, and we're just gonna see how if it tastes good or not. You know. No, it wasn't really all that with the milk. The milk kind of effed it, but it was alright in my opinion. Alright, guys, that's the end of the video. If you liked it, consider leaving a like or maybe even subscribing. But that's it for now. I'm Jose, and I'll catch y'all later. See you.